Welcome back to The Fame, your go-to source for all things Duggar family and beyond. Today, we've got some major updates that'll have you on the edge of your seat. First up, we're diving into some wild rumors about Jana Duggar. Word on the street is that she might be pregnant, with a due date in January 2025. Fans are buzzing, but is there any truth to this? Or is it just another Duggar family rumor? We're here to break it all down. Next, we're taking a closer look at Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's new $1.9 million home in Los Angeles. Everyone's wondering, how do they afford this lavish lifestyle? We'll explore their potential income sources and see how they're making it work in the City of Angels. Then we're catching up with Jana Duggar again as she settles into newlywed life with Stephen Wissmann. She's been sharing rare glimpses into her home renovation journey in Nebraska, and we've got the latest on that adorable anniversary post and the massive fixer-upper project they're taking on. And finally, we're throwing it back to 2014 for a cringe-worthy moment at a Duggar book signing. We'll revisit the Duggar kids' Bible verse signatures and some funny quirks that had fans talking. So stick around as we break it all down right here on The Fame. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on all the latest updates. Today, we're diving into some wild rumors that have been circulating about Jana Duggar. According to recent buzz, there are claims that Jana is pregnant, with a supposed due date in January 2025. This has sent fans and critics into a frenzy, but many are questioning whether there's any truth to these claims, or if this is just another fake story about the Duggar family. Let's break it all down and see what's really going on. The rumors about Jana Duggar expecting a baby with a due date in January 2025 quickly caught the attention of Duggar fans and snarkers alike. Some speculate that if this were true, it would suggest that she and her husband, Stephen Wissmann, conceived the baby well before their August wedding. For a family as steeped in traditional values as the Duggar, this would undoubtedly be a massive scandal, making it hard for many to believe. Fans were quick to point out the inconsistencies with these rumors. For one, if Jana were indeed due in January, she'd be about 5 months pregnant by now, surely showing a baby bump. And yet, in all recent photos of Jana, there's no noticeable bump to support the idea. Many fans shared personal stories, like one commenter who is also due in January and stated, "I'm 5 feet 6 inches and pre-pregnancy was 125 pounds. There's no hiding this belly at 5 months pregnant." Another huge red flag: the timing. Babies due in January would have been conceived in April or May, long before Jana and Stephen even got engaged, let alone married. While it's not unheard of for couples to break with tradition, especially in a family like the Duggar, such a revelation would have shocked their community. And with how closely Jana's every move is watched, people are sure there would have been visible signs by now, especially at her wedding. One observer noted that her wedding dress wasn't particularly loose, making it unlikely she was hiding a pregnancy. But what really casts doubt on these rumors is the source of the information. Apparently, a baby registry under the name Jana Duggar popped up around the time of her wedding, leading many to believe that someone might be trying to pull a hoax or cash in on the Duggar family's notoriety. Sharp-eyed fans pointed out that it would make no sense for Jana to use her maiden name on such a registry. And given the number of snarkers out there, it's likely the couple would take extra precautions to keep such details private. As one fan put it, "Logical deduction can tell us this isn't her baby." Despite the lack of credible evidence, the internet being what it is, some still believe there might be some truth to the rumors. Could Jana be hiding her pregnancy? Could this be a case of mistaken identity, with another person named Jana being confused for her? Or is this just another example of people role-playing as real celebrities for attention? In the end, it seems that the pregnancy rumors surrounding Jana Duggar are nothing more than a hoax, a combination of speculation and fake registries looking to stir up drama. While it's always exciting when news breaks about a Duggar pregnancy, it's important to question the sources and think critically about the evidence or lack thereof. What do you think? Is there any chance these rumors are true, or is this just another case of people trying to cash in on the Duggar name? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Next, we're diving into the question on everyone's mind: how can Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo afford their new $1.9 million home in Los Angeles? The recent news of their luxurious home purchase has left fans and followers curious, especially considering the price tag. So, where does all that money come from? Let's break down their potential income sources and see how they're managing to live large in the City of Angels. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's new home, valued at nearly $2 million, has raised eyebrows not only because of the price but also due to its previous owner, the seminary college that Jeremy attends. But let's not get too distracted by that connection. The big question is, how are they able to afford such an expensive property? Well, the answer might be less shocking than you think. Jinger, once known as a reality TV star on 19 Kids and Counting, has transformed into a successful influencer, author, and speaker. With over 1.4 million Instagram followers, Jinger's social media presence alone could be raking in significant income. It's estimated that influencers of her caliber can easily earn $10,000 to $15,000 for a sponsored Instagram post. On top of that, Jinger's book revenue from Becoming Free Indeed and potential podcast advertising revenue are no small sums either. Together, these streams of income could add up to a six-figure salary. But let's not forget about her speaking engagements. Many authors and public figures charge hefty fees to appear at conferences or events. Jinger could be making anywhere from $3,000 to $25,000 per appearance, depending on the venue and audience. Some estimates suggest that with just a handful of appearances a year, she could comfortably earn six figures without breaking a sweat. When you add up the book deals, social media partnerships, and speaking fees, Jinger's annual income becomes quite substantial. As for Jeremy, his work in Los Angeles, including his roles in ministry and possible involvement in local churches, likely contributes to their overall income. While some fans speculate about the extent of Jeremy's earnings, the fact that the couple was approved for a $1.52 million mortgage suggests that they presented the bank with solid financials, potentially backed by Jinger's social media success and Jeremy's work in the ministry. The couple's financial decisions, however, have sparked debate. While they likely made a decent profit selling their previous home, which they bought for $830,000 and sold for $899,000, there are still questions about how much equity they had and how much they put down on the new home. It's been reported that they put down $380,000. But did their combined income from various ventures justify such a large mortgage? Living in a high-cost area like LA is no small feat, even for those with high earnings. Fans have been quick to weigh in, with some praising their financial success and others questioning the long-term sustainability of their lifestyle. Some even criticize Jeremy, accusing him of relying on Jinger's influence and income. Despite the criticism, it's clear that Jinger and Jeremy are navigating their life in LA with a combination of income streams, whether that's through book sales, social media, or appearances. So, can Jinger and Jeremy afford their new $1.9 million home? The answer seems to be yes. Between Jinger's growing career as an influencer, author, and speaker, and Jeremy's work in ministry, they've likely built a strong enough financial foundation to make this luxury lifestyle a reality. But whether or not their spending is wise for the long term, that's a whole different question, and only time will tell. What do you think about their lavish purchase? Next, we're diving into Jana Duggar's latest updates as she continues to settle into her newlywed life with Stephen Wissmann. Jana has been giving us rare glimpses into her world, and this time, she's back with a brand new vlog showcasing behind-the-scenes moments from her home renovation journey in Nebraska. Fans have been eager to get more insights into her life, especially after the couple took on the challenge of transforming their fixer-upper into their dream home. So, let's break down the latest from Jana Duggar, including her adorable anniversary post and what's happening with their renovation. Just 1 month into her marriage, Jana Duggar has already shared some heartwarming moments with her fans. Recently, she took to Instagram to celebrate her first month as Mrs. Wissmann with a touching post dedicated to Stephen. Though Jana admits the post was a little late, she couldn't help but gush about how life with Stephen just keeps getting better. She added, "I can't help but smile thinking about all the sweet moments we've shared. To forever." Alongside the sweet caption, Jana shared some throwback photos from when they were still courting, giving fans a glimpse into their love story. The adorable pictures left many of her followers swooning. But what really caught everyone's attention was her latest YouTube vlog, where Jana gave fans a closer look at their ongoing home renovation. In the 8-minute video, Jana takes us along as she heads out to pick up supplies for the house, with the help of some very familiar faces. Her dad, Jim Bob, and her brother James. The siblings help help her load cabinets and other furniture for the house, and Jana even gave a special shout-out to Stephen for his impressive craftsmanship and eye for detail. It's clear that Stephen's handiness has been a huge asset in bringing their dream home to life, and Jana couldn't be prouder. While there's still a lot of work left to do by the end of the vlog, fans were thrilled to see Jana Duggar actively supporting Jana and Stephen throughout the renovation process. Viewers left comments expressing their joy over the family's involvement, with many noting how touching it was to see Jana finally receiving the help she's given her siblings for so many years. One fan commented, "It's your turn now, Jana. After helping so many of your brothers and sisters, you're finally setting up your own home." In true Duggar fan fashion, sharp-eyed viewers were quick to notice something interesting about Jana's recent vlog. In one segment, Jana shared a full version of a photo that had sparked some fan theories in an earlier video. Wearing a red dress while working on the renovation, Jana revealed that Stephen had indeed been by her side during the photo, proving the fans' predictions right. This little reveal not only gave fans a fun "I told you so" moment, but also confirmed that the couple has been living together for some time. Many are now wondering if Jana's big move means a shift in her role within the Duggar family. With Jana now officially starting her own family and life in Nebraska, fans are curious to see who will take on her role as the second mom back in Arkansas. It's safe to say that Jana Duggar's fans are loving the new chapter of her life, and with each update, we get a clearer picture of her happiness with Stephen and their life together in Nebraska. From sweet anniversary posts to exciting renovation updates, it's been a joy to watch her transformation. We can't wait to see what's next for the Wissmanns. Will we get more home renovation updates or perhaps even some baby news in the future? Finally, we're diving into an unusual artifact from 2014, an awkward book signing at Lifeway bookstore that left fans with plenty to say. From the Duggar kids' signatures, including their interesting use of Bible verses, to the hilarious quirks in their handwriting, this event was definitely one for the books. Literally. So let's break down the Duggar family's 2014 signing, the buzz around their autographs, and of course, the little details that fans just can't stop talking about. Back in 2014, the Duggar family had a book signing at Lifeway bookstore, and let's just say the event was a bit awkward. Fans who attended described the atmosphere as uncomfortable, with everyone looking tense but still being polite. One fan, who was only 13 at the time, recalls how surreal the whole experience felt. And of course, it wouldn't be a Duggar event without some fan speculation. Many have pointed out the quirky details from that day, especially in how the Duggar kids signed their names. Now, let's talk about those autographs. A lot of people were fascinated by how Jinger dots her J with a G-like flair. Some fans even admitted that if they weren't familiar with the Duggar, they might have pronounced her name as Jingle, which, to be fair, isn't too far off from how it looks. But Ginger's signature wasn't the only thing that sparked conversation. Many of the Duggar kids, particularly Jill and Jessa, added Bible verses to their signatures. And of course, Michelle, true to her quirky self, dotted her I with a heart, giving us all middle school vibes. One Bible verse in particular stood out. Jill chose Psalm chapter 91, a passage often associated with protection and comfort. Fans couldn't help but feel emotional over her choice, especially considering what she's been through. Verse 3 of Psalm chapter 91, which reads, "For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence," felt deeply personal for Jill. But it wasn't just the verses. Each Duggar sibling seemed to have their own unique way of signing, which raised a lot of questions about how much individuality they were really allowed growing up. Interestingly, despite being homeschooled with the same curriculum, there were noticeable differences in how each of them formed their letters. Jason, for example, had the most flair in his handwriting, while Jed already seemed to be shaping up as a Jim Bob Jr. with his tidy, straightforward signature. It's these small details that get fans wondering, what does their handwriting say about their personalities? One fan even joked that we need a handwriting analysis expert to dig into it. And let's not forget the fact that they were signing a book they didn't even write. Fans found it amusing, commenting that only the Duggar would have non-authors signing a book. Even their choice of Bible verses was scrutinized, like Jess's odd pick of Acts chapter 4 verse 13, which references Peter and John as unlearned and ignorant men. Not exactly the most flattering choice for a public autograph. As always, the Duggar have left us with plenty to discuss, even years after that 2014 book signing. From Ginger's G like J to Jill's heartfelt Psalm chapter 91, and of course Michelle's signature heart-dotted I, these little quirks continue to fascinate fans. What do you think their signatures reveal about their personalities? Do you have a favorite Duggar autograph story? Let Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Duggar family deep dives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Fame.